Honestly, you should be able to make things out of wood or just don't bother. Stone is just so commonplace. They're just rocks that you found on the ground. It's disgusting. Hello and welcome to Lady J Plays. It's so delightful to have you. You just caught me. I was just in our winter garden, chastising our gardener about his poor use of topiary skills. I mean, it's frankly outrageous the way he cuts a hedge. But it is important during this lockdown to keep ahead of bush trimming. You don't want to come out of a period of difficulty like this with rather unsightly bush. I mean, I'd never live it down if someone saw my unsightly bush. So, take these sunglasses. I mean, it's oddly sunny outside in my garden in England. I won't tell you where it is. It's very rich. This week for Lady J Plays, I've been asked to play a rather interesting, I feel, in terms of social standing and etiquette, video game called Resident Evil The Village. Henley's kind of a village, and they do have the regatta there, which is delightful. So I'm hoping that I will see perhaps some people that I know. So yes, why do we not cut to the chase and play some of Resident Evil The Village? As I am the foremost tastemaker in all of Christendom, I know that I will be able to offer some wonderful insight into this game that some of the proles, i.e. you, would not have seen before. As I said, I do enjoy a village fete of occasion can be amusing, mainly because I would invite people from my local area to a fete of such kind, and they play little games with coconuts and other little things just to amuse them, so that they don't remember what a horrible existence it is to be poor. It's a rather burly looking man there. Oh, he does look like my groundskeeper. Sometimes he takes his top off. Right, well, here we are. Oh, maiden. Oh, that's lovely. My father has a fantastic collection of iron maidens. Yeah, he did quite like, in fact, in a very similar locale to this, underneath our stately home, because we needed a place for all the servants to live, but we didn't want it to be too nice, so they got too complacent about their place and station in society, we made it look a bit rustic, like this. So it did look quite similar. Oh, yes. Oh, there's a secret. Were we supposed to be terrified? Oh, it was legible. I couldn't tell by the handwriting. It looks far too sort of communally cursive for my liking. First of all, you need to get out of this cell. Look around for the way. Get on your hands and knees if you must. Ew. Then search for the thing you'll need to escape. It'll be hidden where they'll least suspect, soaked in blood. Oh, he had some bread. Don't know what he's complaining about. It's quite mucky down here. So I bet, that's fine. Sometimes you go into the fields, it's quite mucky. It's fine. You get your servants to wash your boots for you. Do I need to? Oh, I can be small. I see. The fellow who wrote us that note has been sneakily tunneling away. It's just like the Count of Monte Cristo. It's quite grotesque. Most of my father's torture devices, purely for museum reasons, they're clean. I've never seen them dirty. I would be perhaps concerned if they were. There's a lot of these racks around. Do we need apparatus to move forward? I would probably take the drugs. Medicines for keeping livestock alive. But I haven't seen any. I think that might mean us. I feel like these are people's. That's definitely a human body there. There's many human bodies and some blood. Well, I'm very pleased that we took the time to look in this room. It's not at all disturbing. Ooh, another medieval torture device. My father has that one. Yes. It's called the spiky chair. Well, that's what I call it. He'd never use the medieval torture devices on us. I mean, that would be barbaric. Just people who worked for him. I say, fresh corpse. Hello? Hello? She's probably just taking a nap. She looks the sort to be quite lazy. She probably had a... Oh. Help me, brother. Well, is that implicating that her brother did this or her brother's here? I'm rather confused. But regardless, she had a lovely time on this rack. More of the spiky chests. They're quite fun to watch someone else go on. Oh. Oh. That person seems to have lost their legs. It's very careless of them. I'm pretty sure my father had this one as well. The best thing to do, though, is to put a little friend of yours who's come round in it, and then use them like a swing. I mean, they don't particularly like it, but who really cares? Oh, look, that one had scissors in their eyes. Oh, twisty things in their eyes. I mean, but I suppose when you're poor, what colours and things can you really see of any value? I mean, unless you're dangling off a yacht in Saint-Tropez, what's the point of eyes? Here we are. Well, that was very straightforward. We just had to walk to a door. Here we are. Oh. Oh, it's locked. Does that mean we have to find a key? Because this place is rather grimy and I'd rather not, you know, rummage through anything unless I absolutely have to. The thing that you need will be hidden where they least suspect, in a place soaked with blood. So we need to find a place that's soaked with blood. Well, that place has a lot of blood around. This is very bloody. Do we need to rummage betwixt it? This seems to be the bloodiest place, but it is locked. Perhaps this was our friend who was trying to escape. Unless my eyes are deceiving me, this woman was very much lying the other way. Okay, well, we'll just borrow those. I'm sure she's not using them. It's a rather aggressive sound for a bolt cutter. As Mummy said, when I had to go away to boarding school, I feel like this thing might be alive. Chin up. And just remember, you're considerably richer than everybody else, and you shouldn't pay them no mind. I don't really agree with manual labour, but I feel like it's part of the game, so I will do my best to... Oh, I'm not sure. He's very moist. All of his innards are black. Is that... Do poor people have different coloured insides? Because obviously we have blue blood, because we are so fabulously wealthy and fourth in line to the throne. Well, once you discount the immediate family, fourth in line to the throne. Oh look! Whee! Off we pop. It's like a swing. Look at him flipping and flopping about. Ooh. He seems to be enjoying it. Look at this. Woofed. Lovely. Having a lovely... Oh, he's dripping on me. I can't see this key that we're looking for. It did say very much that the blood was a factor. Perhaps this cell is not... Oh, the correct one. There were some... Oh, wrong way. There were some other cells that were also closed. So, but... Ah! Goodness me. There's a bag of human. Oh, good. Oh, that's... The smell must be disgusting. Why would you not get rid of a body? I mean, that's murder 101. Oh, yes. Blood. Here we are. It makes a rather foul noise when you pick things up. Oh. I say, what was that? I'm not sure I like that sound, particularly. Or anything that's about to happen. Let's leave rather quickly. Yes. Quickly now. Quickly now. Yes, let's pull the whatever this is. Off we go. Can we shut that door? Don't think I really want it open. What a lovely, lovely mural. Yes, look at that. Oh. We have a similar one in our dining room on our country estate. Lots of people being stabbed. Does give one rather an appetite. This place is very much the colour of poor people. I don't think many people have made it out alive here. I feel like perhaps we are... Is this some kind of costume party? Delightful. I feel I'm perfectly dressed. Good Lord, there's a man's hand in there. To be honest, I have to say, after a rather rambunctious 50th birthday for my father, actually one of my cousins ended up in a barrel. We left him there as well. Ah, steak tartare. Delicious. It's not fresh, clearly. These are some of the things they don't teach you as a regular sommelier. Is sort of the ambience and what occurs around you when you drink the wine is almost just as important as the wine itself. If you have miserable people around you, and somehow it adds an extra flavour to the wine, a base note that was not there before but is there now. Most of our family does have a predilection for misery and wine. So we need to find an alternative way out. There was that little flap over there that had a chink of light within it, which I did feel like might be a door, but on first glance was not. Ah, see, I have good instincts for hiding spaces and hidden passages. Mainly because sometimes the quickest way, when you have a stately home that is 400 rooms, is just to go through the secret passageway, because often they are the most direct route, because they're the most expensive to build. It really has been busy. I feel like the candles were a little bit of a giveaway of a secret hiding escape, but I shouldn't judge. I'd be stuck in that cell were it not for him. This feels like a secret. See, I told you, I know everything there is to know about secret passageways, from, rock walls to, beds that lift up. We've got it all, really. What's that? What did I just do? Really? What was... I see, it was a painting that moved. Deliciously clever. But often if it's a small thing like this, like if you see it's a small wall, yes, okay, so if it was a small wall, you perhaps wouldn't get the idea that it's behind there. Sometimes they put things behind paintings, and you can very much get the sense, either by the sound of the room, how it echoes and reverberates, that perhaps something might be hidden. And it's also very, very difficult then, should you be in the passageway, to be very silent so that you can eavesdrop and find out secret information about your family members, to then blackmail them because you have such a horrific gambling debt. I'm not talking about me, obviously. Another note. What does he say this time? It was my first day working in the castle today. I was most shocked to see the masters of the house were all women. Delightful. The mistress and her daughters were very adamant that they wouldn't bite, which is quite peculiar. Depends, really, if you're into that kind of thing. You usually pay extra. There's the ladder I believe the man spoke of. I presume it's a man who is speaking of it. Off we go. Up we pop. See what delight lies at the top of this ladder. I'm sure it's something wonderful. Or a man's boots. Oh, very creaky. If your house doesn't creak, you're basically a nouveau riche. If I came into money today, which I'm sure I would because it just sort of happens, but if I was to build somewhere today, I would make sure that I built it with creaks. I would even fake a creak, because otherwise when guests came round, they would know that you had something sort of off the peg, because really the craftsmanship from yesteryear was far superior to the craftsmanship that goes into house building today. I mean, it's shocking. Nary mahogany panelling on any wall. See, look at this. This is lovely. This is beautiful design. Look at that. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh, yes. I bet the cupboard's stocked full of gorgeous... there's a necklace. Well. This game does enjoy trying to make you scared when you pick things up. Lots of curtains. It's very important if you have a stately home to have lots of very thick-set curtains, because if you were concerned, perhaps you were fabulously wealthy, but you were slightly down on your luck, you could put many a heavy curtain over your window to keep in that heat, but without letting everyone else know that you were poor, which is the most important thing. You can't let anybody know that you're poor. Ah, we can take... Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful foyer. Oh, gorgeous. Look at the tiling. The chandelier looks absolutely sumptuous. Look at the woodworking. Deep, rich mahoganies with... Look at the different floral latticing that they have on there. And polished to a high shine. Look at the high shine there. Around the edges. Somebody has taken great care to make sure that all of the wood is gleaming. Whatever servants they have here are fantastic. Good. I could look out of every single one of these Juliet balconies. Oh, goodness me. Yes. Oh, sorry. I'm getting carried away. Ooh. Oh, it's a dress. Unusual. Look at this. Lovely. Very tall lady. Very tall. Oh, I believe it's a door. I'm sorry. One eye is an empty socket. Ah, okay. Perhaps we need to find an eye. Delightful. Have a point of oration here. Should they want to speak to their staff and make them feel thoroughly intimidated? Delightful. I don't think we have one of those. I feel like I should have words. Ah, yes, delightful. I don't think they've really thought about how to get into their oration vestibule, but okay, perhaps we can come in here. What's through here? Ah, there's definitely something behind there. Oh, delightful. Look at this lovely statue. Imagine having a grand ball. You descend the staircase in a beautiful gown. The entire room is looking at you and how wonderful you look and how fabulously wealthy you are. Yes. The praise that you would have. Oh, glorious. The fear, the envy in their eyes. Oh, it's the things of dreams. Absolutely delightful. This fireplace is divine. Still has original tiles, you can see. Somebody's trousers in the fire, I presume. Well, I mean, I would burn them if those were my trousers. Ah, so somebody's been to tea. Yes. Had a nice cup of tea. Oh, a cup of blood. Well, who's to judge? There is some blood on the floor here. I mean, honestly, it's very disrespectful. I mean, this is an antique carpet. To drip blood upon it is almost sacrilegious. You will never get it out. The weaving and the texture will never be the same. I mean, even if you set your help at it for hours, honestly, you just can't trust them with anything that's delicate. You have to send it away specifically to an antiques revivifier, as they are known. Let's pop in here. Goodness me, someone's left a window open. It's made the room terribly cold. Nobody's lit a fireplace. Oh, it's beautiful outside. Look at that. It's winter. Glorious winter. I don't want to go outside the door just yet. I'd like to have a quick look around. Oh, delightful. Look at the intricate details there. Magnificent craftsmanship. Oh, can do a double examine. Ah, yes. Brilliant. I feel like we should go back upstairs and pop that in the eye of that thing straight away. I'm guessing that we can't go outside. I probably should check, right? Ah, okay, we need some kind of key. Oh, this room just is... Oh, goodness me, there's a guest. Hello, I say. Hello. Hello, you have a guest here. Hello. Oh, mustn't have heard me. We'll follow her upstairs, shall we? Let her know that we're here. And we are quite drinkless. Can pop the eye into here. Yes? Maroon eye ring. Oh, I see. So we may have to go in. Examine. Examine. How do we... Ah, yes, here we are. It does love terrifying you with menu noise. A maroon eye. Here we are. I did unlock it. What wonders lie with... Oh, more wine! Delightful. Some delightful drawings. Ah, okay. We have many a cabinet to open. Key. From what I can see in this game, it's just being silly now. Alicia Dimitrescu used this legendary yet peculiar technique to enrich the wine's flavour intensity and bestow it with a thick bouquet. I'm listening. Delightful. I want to hear all the tips. Her best vintage is the Sanguinis Virginis, meaning maiden's blood. It is kept in a special ornate bottle decorated with intricate silver flowers. I feel like we should pick some up on the way out. Sounds delightful. So we do have the key for downstairs. That door still appears to be locked, but off we go.
I'm watching you.
Oh, somebody's watching us. Well, hello. It's very excited to be here. We have enjoyed your cornicing. It's been...
I won't last until dinner.
Oh, what's this? Ah. Do we...
How's it feel?
Run away? I mean, we have been bitten, so perhaps if we just escape outside. Oh no, I'm using a necklace. Ah. Yes, let's do that. Here we are. Let's escape. Oh. Oh.
So we finally...
We have a very similar milliner. Delicious. The dress is beautiful. Oh, goodness me, it's like that Freddie Krueger thing that I saw once on a poster. Good Lord. Oh, goodness me, is that the end? Oh my goodness, she has clearly impeccable taste. And whilst I presume from this game it's insinuating that she has murdered a lot of people, and I do realise that she just murdered me within the game, but really what she's done is not so super important to me, because what is important in terms of friendship isn't really what crime somebody's committed, it's just what kind of level of taste they have now. Can we discuss horse racing? Would she like to play a game of croquet? Is she good at croquet? Well, thank you for joining me for another episode of Lady J Plays. I did enjoy that. See, there's something, my refined palette was incredibly useful, I feel, during, once we got out of the cellar, I feel it became more apparent that it was quite useful. So yes, do join us again for another Lady J Plays, where I shall cast my refined palette over another video game for you. Take care. Well, actually, no, I don't care. Do what you like. I do.